vad takten alla Fullfest hela dagen. Mjöl från livets grottekvarn. Fullfest hela dagen.
Hello everybody, hope I am audible enough. And in today's video I will be talking about the ultimate guide to starting your own broiler business and growing it into a successful one. So if you haven't subscribed yet, just take the opportunity to subscribe, because I will be posting more content not only about my broiler business but about other things. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so the first thing that you obviously need when starting a broiler business is a chicken house, or like a chicken coop, where your chicks, either day old or week old, are going to live. Where else can you keep them? You could also build it from scratch, but if you already do, make sure that that house has electricity. Electricity is important because the chicks need light at night. You also need to connect some appliances that you're going to use in the chicken coop. So for that, chicks also eat and drink at night, and if there's no electricity, they will not be able to see their food, and they are going to starve probably, and their growth might be stunted, all just because of electricity, when you could have stopped that by maybe providing some light for them. Okay, your house should be well ventilated. I know day-old chicks are very sensitive to cold, sensitive to extreme heat, different kinds of weather depending on where you are located, but it is important to ventilate the house, because chicks can die from anything. They can literally die from suffocation, they can die from stress, they can die from anything. So you just have to provide light, provide ventilation. So let's move into the chicken house. So here we are in your chicken house. What you're supposed to have is litter, so that it protects the chicks from cold, and it protects the chicks from sleeping and breaking their bones. Because if you have a slippery floor, how are they going to live? How are they going to survive that? Just one slip and they've broken an ankle, they've broken their feet or whatever. Sawdust is sold in different kinds of shops, pet shops, what. You can also get it from, let's not talk about the streets, because you just no. Okay, so it's better to buy your sawdust from different kinds of companies. Better to get the expensive sawdust to save yourself from constantly changing litter, because litter can be changed either weekly or in 2 weeks, depending on the brand or the type of litter that you have bought for your chicks. Okay, so from the sawdust, sawdust needs to be changed because it broods pests that could potentially bring diseases for your chicks. Chicks are delicate, don't forget that. Okay, they need to be protected from diseases. So yeah, from diseases we are going to move to water. Yes, we are going to move to water. Water is important for chicks, just like every other animal. So what you can do is you can add apple cider vinegar and garlic, which prevents diseases, tons of diseases like the Newcastle disease and whatever. And another thing that you could also get for your chicks, you should actually get for your chicks, is the electroprovite. It protects them, it prevents actually, and lowers stress levels. When you bring your chicks home from the shop, they are stressed, like from the long journey. They are stressed from the loud noises in the traffic, the heat in the car. So immediately you set them free into their new home. You put them down, you give them food, you give them water, and you add the electroprovite. Yeah. So let's move on to feed. Well, feed is a complicated situation, but remember that every time you buy feed, every time you buy medication for them, it is important, very, very important, to record how much you've spent, where you bought it, how much you've bought, so that you do not make a loss, because this is still a business at the end of the day. So it is very important to keep records of everything. So with baby broilers, they old 2 to 2 weeks old, it is best to get the starter broiler feed for them. Easy to swallow, small enough for their little mouths. Don't get chunks of food for baby chicks. They're going to starve because they will not be able to eat that. It may lead to death and worse, and to a loss. From 2 weeks to 4, you can get them the baby grower, and then from 4 weeks to 6 weeks, you can get them the finisher, depending on your budget and the type of brand that you've got. It is important to also consider the food. And another thing, the chicken brooder. I don't know, is it called a brooder? But the heat thingy that provides heat for your baby chicks. It is also important to keep them warm during cold weather. Chicks, just like all other kinds of babies, can also get sick. They also get sick. They don't catch a cold, but they get other diseases. They could just fall sick and die. So this brooder, I just hope it's called a brooder. So this brooder helps to keep them warm during cold weather, not only during at night when the sun is not there, when the sun is not present, but also during the day, when it is foggy, misty, cold, cool. They just need to stay warm. They just need to be comfortable. It doesn't matter if you're using an electric brooder. It doesn't matter if you're using an expensive brooder or homemade brooder. As long as they are growing, they are eating well, they are drinking, the room is well ventilated, they get their medication on time, they are protected from colds, and also they should be protected from extreme heat. They should not overheat. The rooms should not overheat. And then lastly, I think what you should also get is a scale. Excuse me, a scale. Well, I don't have a scale yet because I never saw why I should get a scale, because just by looking at the chickens from afar, you can see if they're having different weights. That you shouldn't see one very thin chicken and then one fat chicken, you should consider that. So it is important to get the scale if you're having issues of weight, like one chicken being obese and the other being being super slim. So yeah, if there's anything I've missed or anything I've left out, you guys can comment down below and tell me what I've missed and ask me questions. You could also do your own research. You could also visit other farms. But this is the ultimate guide. This is like a 1 to 2 step thing into telling people, into showing young people how easy it can be to just keep chickens for a business. Not just any chickens, but broiler chickens, because specifically what I've mentioned is just for the broiler chickens. You could also use this information in other chicken types, to other chicken types, I don't know. But yeah, guys, that it's easy. You can start your own broiler business just like me. I'm maintaining it, and if you need a little help from daddy or mommy, you can also ask for help if you can see that you are having issues with your business. And yeah, I think we have come to the end of the video. I will be pardoned if I have left anything out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to leave a like and comment if you have any questions. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.